Hello and welcome. This is OGTV News on the Hour. I am Olayinka Sodunke with your top stories. The federal government says it will shut down the Lagos-Ibadan and the Abuja-Kaduna train services should there be any case of COVID-19 detected among passengers. The Minister of Transportation, Rotimi Amechi, who stated this, however, said train users must comply with all the COVID-19 protocols from the beginning of every trip to the end. The Kaduna-Abuja train service convey 4,000 passengers in a day, which if about 20% have COVID, it can be transmitted to the entire passengers. The minister also added that the $1.6 billion Lagos-Ibadan railway project, which will be completed this month, would be inaugurated virtually by President Muhammadu Buhari. Minister of State for Health, Dr. Olayinka Sodunke, has said the ongoing national identification number enrollment may be suspended over the COVID-19 crisis. He also urged the National Identity Management Commission to go back to the drawing board and reorder the enrollment process to avoid large crowds at its centers nationwide. Mamora, who is a member of the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19, said the government has a duty to ensure Nigerians are protected at all times. The minister said the move is to allow government reorder the whole process in terms of management of the crowd. As an immediate response to the rising petrol price and by extension the return of fuel subsidy, the federal government has urged operators in Nigeria's downstream sector of the petroleum industry to auto gas. The call becomes necessary as auto gas is cheaper, about 60% of the current price of petrol, which the price could have hit the rooftop at about 81 naira 53 kobo per litre without government intervention through the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation. However, worried about the continued bearing of the subsidy burden by the NNPC, the Ministry of Petroleum Resources through the National Gas Expansion Program has intensified efforts to achieve a massive shift to auto gas by 2021. The Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board says it will work with security agencies to prosecute any institution or candidate found breaching its admissions code of operations. The board on Monday in Abuja said that henceforth stringent measures including prosecution will be taken against erring candidate or institution once a case has been established against them. The decision, the board explained, is part of its resolution after the management meeting on the imperative of reading the admissions process or on awesome practices. JAM's registrar, Professor Isiaku Oluyede, said that although the central admission process system had made the admission process transparent, fair and equitable, some stakeholders were however working hard to circumvent the system. The Workers' Union of the Polytechnic Ibadan have started an indefinite strike to press for the implementation of the new national minimum wage introduced by the federal government in 2019. The union, which comprises of Senior Staff Association of Nigeria Polytechnics and the Non-Academic Staff Union of Polytechnics, announced the industrial action after a joint congress held on Monday. The academic activities of the institution after the Christmas break was scheduled to resume on Monday with the start of the first semester examination for the 2019-2020 session, but was disrupted by the protest by the unions. And so our top stories this hour. Join us again by 6 p.m. for more news updates. I am Olayinka Sodunke.